What is going on, guys? This is Aaron Loop, the writer and producer of The First Latina Princess. We are super excited. We finally finalized on a title today. As you guys can see, you guys know we've been working very hard for a long time, and many revisions of this title. And I'm really excited. This is a rough still frame of the teaser trailer that we're going to release soon, and it's going to reveal the title. But this is like a little sneak peek. Not Easter egg. What's the word? Sorry, my dyslexic mind here. You guys get the just the before, whatever. The gift of getting it before. I'm just gonna pretend that just didn't happen anyway. This is it. The First Latina Princess, and you can see there's a lot going on here. But when you have this to work with, let's get a better picture that you can actually see. When you have this to work with, and you want to simplify it as much as possible, and this is what we're working for: the foundation, the inspiration of the title. And as you guys know, most 3D animation movies, especially 3D animation princess movies, they're super simple, and they have like one letter that's like a little bit different from the rest, but everything's pretty self-explanatory. Well, we wanted to make this simple as possible, but we have to just be honest and authentic with ourselves. This is what we're working with, so we got to do the best we can and still stay true to what we're trying to do here. So anyway, this is it right here. This is it without any color, so you guys can get a really good visual of it without all the distractions, but very cool distractions. But yeah, there's a lot going on here, and I'll try to break it down from you how we made it, because we did like literally hundreds of these, trying to find out which ones we wanted and which ones stuck with us. And I'll give you guys a lot of reasons why we chose this one. So as you guys can see right off the bat, this is kind of like the stone of most Aztec calendars that are found. So we kind of made the font very not Stonehenge, but very stone with rigid. But we still wanted to make it, feminine too as well, because this is supposed to be a 3D princess movie, so we can't go hardcore, even though, I gotta realize that this is not just a project just for me, even though I'm really excited about it, and you guys know I've dedicated my life savings into it for the past couple of years. But we gotta make sure that this is a project for everybody. So just to start off the bat, as you guys can see in Aztec calendars, let's see, this is okay. You guys can see pretty good. All right, so these right here, you can see these are very huge. Your eyes go to these; they're very big points, and these things that twirl on the end. So I wanted to kind of have it kind of V in, similar to like that as well. So we made these twirl down and kind of go in. So that way we're not putting a huge V here like this, but just the little things that kind of make this kind of pull together. And we took that kind of idea and vision, and we kind of just ran with it. So as you can see, it does that on the ends here, but it also does with all the other letters too. So it kind of does with this S and this C, but everything else is kind of just, we took those. With the Aztec calendar, it's weird, because most things in modern day, they are either very curvature, or they're very boxy, or they're very triangular. And especially when working with animation, when you even focus characters on using just those assets, you kind of want to focus on those things. But the Aztec calendar and a lot of Latin and Aztec and Mayan designs, they don't stick with one, they just go with everything. And again, as like this right here, it's a very curvature. This is IRA for those that didn't see the 2D animation that this is on. We finally finished this 3D model, and we're really excited how this one turned out. Let's see if I can find an IRA. If you guys can just type in The First Latina Princess, the Bachelor Edition, and you guys can watch this video too if you haven't. But let's see if we can find Ira. Where are you? Here she is. All right, so this is Ira when we did the 2D pilot test, and we had a lot of fun with it, as you guys know. But yeah, the 3D, the girl that worked on this, she did an amazing job. She spent a lot of time on this. You can see the detail is just insane. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because when we've been learning a lot with animation and characters and what makes them pop and what makes them true and gives them kind of like a gravitational pull of their home base is giving them triangular, square, or circular type basis. And so with this, she's very curvature, as you can see with even just her designs on her face and just the curves of her. I don't even know what you call this, a tail for mermaids, tail fin. I don't know, but yeah, everything around her is just very curvature, and it kind of makes her. That's what makes her pop. It makes her look good. But yeah, as the calendar says, no, don't care. We're gonna do everything. So we kind of did that with our letters too. Kind of made a little bit of curvature, a little bit of boxy, but curvature we stuck to with the most because the Aztec calendar, tons of curvature in it. So that's why these letters are very curvature and fitting with that. So those are some two like main things. Obviously the crescent moon, because the Awilix, the moon goddess, is going to be one of the characters in this, and she was also a character in the 3D or the 2D pilot for those that didn't see it. So that's why we put that on the eye. We thought that was a lot of fun. We were gonna try to make the sea like the crescent moon stuff, but this is just small details instead of just trying to, there's already too much going on. So there's that. Now some more details to point out. Another one is these. If you zoom in carefully, you can see these are little snakes that are kind of going in. And for those that pay attention to this Aztec calendar, these things right here, this whole thing, people don't know this. These are actually snakes that are coming in to the middle. And you can see right here, there's one here and one here, and they kind of go up like that. So we kind of matched that. And yeah, there's a video that I was watching. You guys got to check out this guy. Give him some love. He explained a lot of this to me. He broke down this Aztec calendar hardcore. I mean, I watched a ton of videos, but his, like this one too, is pretty good. But there's a lot of contradictory type of theories because, obviously we can't go back in time and ask these people what everything meant. But, this video right here had a theory that the middle was the sun god, as a lot of people theorize. And, these are the arms holding the hearts, because there was a lot of sacrifices done back then. So that's kind of like what a lot of people theorized. But this guy has a theory that this is actually the earth god, and that's why there's some even examples of the tongue sticking out similar to, let's see if I can find it. No, I can't find it. But anyway, sorry, I'm going off track here. I've spent a lot of time on this. I get excited and my ADHD kicks in. So anyway, these are the snakes that are coming in, and they are coming into a heart because they some people theorize that they ate hearts. That's why they made sacrifices to the gods, and the hearts was the main source of that. But again, some people theorize that this is not the fire god. This is could be also the earth god. That this is not singing his tongue out because he wants to eat hearts or eat sacrifices, but this is the power of speech. Is like the biggest power that we've created as a human society. So that's why the tongue is out. It's because the tongue is symbolizing of speech, not the evil tongue thing. Oh yeah, for those that don't know too, I actually created this bandana of Aztec calendar. Yeah, I'm going crazy over Aztec calendars over here. So yeah, that's that. So these are the snakes right here, and they're kind of coming in. And then also these are huge, obvious nods, but there's kind of a double thing that we did here. So these are the different. These are found on the Aztec calendar. So let me find a good image for you that you guys can check out. So yeah. All right, so this is not exactly very true to the stone. Someone kind of simplified this, but it's it'll help with this, so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. So anyway, this right here is a symbol of water. Now on this example, it's not really done well. I'm assuming maybe this is what they were talking about. Let me go to the one that's like really close to the stone one, so we can make sure we get this right here. So this is the symbol of water. Could be also, some people think it's Chacholikwe, the goddess of water, but here it is. So this is water. This is, excuse me, this is the jaguar, which is found right here. This is some people are like, oh look, it's just the Aztec calendar but small, but that's not exactly 100%. This is actually true, but this is earth movement, earthquake is what this is, and that's right here. This is death, the skull right here, and this is the flower, and that is right here. Now just for a fun fact too, no, that's a whole different tangent. I'll go into that a little bit later. So I'll title stuff, then I'll go into that. But these symbols right here are actually also communicating part of this story. So the water jaguar, the movement, and death and flowers are going to be important in the story. So we wanted to make sure we communicated those in the proper language with the title. I'm a huge fan. I don't know if you guys know Avatar. They have the language of Avatar written out, and they also have I'm not quite sure which one it is, but yeah, they have it under it. You guys can pull it up on your own for there. But that was the inspiration. I think I'm gonna also pull up right now just so you guys have it. Let's see. Let's pull it up. So, as you guys know, I have terrible dyslexia. This is what I wrote. Thank goodness for did you mean, you know? Anyway, so yeah, you guys can see here that they have the two different languages. I'm a huge fan of that. Another project that I'm working on just for fun with the NFT project. We did the same thing as well. We have the title here and then the translation down there. But yeah, so I'm a big fan of that. Even my old ASMR project that I was doing every day, uploading a video for years, and it went nowhere, except we got a couple tens of thousands of views here and there. But the Latina princess, see, I'm not even on the top. I'm getting defeated by all these other ASMR artists. What is going on? Look at that. I can't even find myself. Let's type in something, Latina princess. Now this video that we did though, got over 100,000 views. That's why we're focusing all our time on this project. Oh, forgot, can't hear. Anyway, so same thing. Title here, different languages down there. So huge fan of that, but we wanted to obviously use Aztec Mayan writing and the proper one. So we put that down there. So that's what those are right there. And these flowers are here. This is the water lily and the moonflower. Those are very important in the story. They also give powers too as well. And it's part of the kind of, I don't want to give too much away, but those are very important. So we want to put those on the end. So really excited about that. That's pretty, and we also have, you can't really see here, the heart. I guess we didn't put it on this one, but yeah, the heart is in the middle because that's very important too as well. Now, that's pretty much mostly what I wanted to get into for the title. Let's see how long this video is. Let's see. I don't even know. It's not even telling me. All right, but it's probably long. Anyway, I'm just going to get into this because I'm a huge nerd when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I'm just going to tell you guys. Anyway, so this right here. Oh, man. I'm going to butcher this. I don't know if I should. All right, I'm just going to simplify it because to get the real, like, I don't want to mess it up too hard. But if you go to this guy's, watch this guy and watch them, or just Google it. But yeah, go to them if you want to learn this. Oh, actually, I wanted to show you this too so you guys can see better. So when I was talking about earlier about the title, this water right here, let's see if we can find it. Water. feel like Dora. You guys got to point it out to me. I don't know where it's at. Oh man, here we go. Right here. So that's water. See, even this one right here, these are different. We took these straight off the Aztec calendar. So we were, every time we saw a different symbol, like I was like, no, it's always different and it looks odd. Because I mean, there's probably tons of different calendars and probably a bunch of people versions of it, but we wanted to stick to the one that was, so even though this isn't as aesthetically pleasing as probably what this or something, like that's probably water and it looks cool and symmetric, but I wanted to be authentic, you know. So this is water, and this is the jaguar, which is right here. So Okolotl, I'm gonna butcher all these. Adel, and then Olin, movement, quake, earthquake, death, Miquisitili, death, and a flower. Where are you at, flower? Here we go. So it was funny when we were doing the voiceovers for the 2D project. I gave my brother Graham. He does the voice of Sunny. Oh, I got to show you guys Sunny too. We have some 3D versions of them. Anyway, I gave him all the Aztec words, and he was trying his best, and he did a way better job than I did. That's for sure. Trying to pronounce them all, and he was really trying hard. And he did a pretty good job, but it was just kind of funny watching them sitting there try take after take trying to get them all right. Anyway, so yeah, this was because it was based on my my channel. This is ASMR Aaron, but we're just gonna change it to for the story, just Aaron. And we even gave him a little Aztec bandana, which is sick. Doesn't have any facial hair, so he didn't go through the hard year of 2020 like I did. So he looks a lot younger and more of a stud, more of a prince than I do in real life. But you know, what can you do? But she did a great job. She did a great job on creating this. Phenomenal. Let's see if we can compare the two. Where is it at? Did I just close that? There we go. Got too many. Damn. I cannot find it. Oh, here we go. Duh. All right. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. here, so sorry guys, I'm a little slow. Anyway, yeah, so there's the 2D. She's way better, and she made this. The 2D was made me look super white. This one looks a little bit more like my skin tone, although this really bad camera makes me look pretty pale, too. But this is more what I look like skin tone wise. This is not what I look like right now. I need to get a lot more fit and cut up hair and maybe lose a couple years or go back in time to look more like that. Anyway, so this is the Sunny that he was. Did a phenomenal job. Our host, I like him, our leading star. He was a classic. And check out the 3D version. If you have any, we still have a couple things you might want to try, check out. And obviously has his $1 million smile on him, but he's looking great. I love the gold on this. I love the earrings. Phenomenal work. So look forward to seeing how that is when we make him smile. But yeah, that's Sunny. So just in case, those are also a couple sneak peeks, some behind the scenes. I'm literally gonna think of the cool word that I wanted to say for this and earlier after I shoot this. This is how it works. You know, you guys know that. Also, this map is gonna be, we created this map, which is pretty cool. These are the two flowers, water lily and moonflower, that are gonna be important to the story. But this wheel right here, man, we spent a lot of time on this wheel, and I'm really excited about it. So, for those that know what's going on here, I give you props, because tons of inside jokes, not really jokes, but you know, inside knowledge here for those that get these references. So I give props to you. Anyway, so let's just finish this up. Let me finish this up by butchering what I wanted to communicate to you guys about the Aztec calendar. So just a fun fact that I'm just gonna totally, like I said, butcher, is that, so the middle thing, as you guys can see right here, is movement, quake. Now, again, watch his video, but this actually right here, it tells a lot. And each of these is a time when the world was once before and it ended. So this was, I believe, the monkey or the snake, and then the world ended by the death of those. Then they ended with the death of, I believe, the bird, which is this right here. And these are also, I believe, on the Aztec calendar too. Could be wrong. And then one of these two were next. I can't remember. It doesn't even look similar to me. Maybe I can look at this because this is more authentic. Here we go. Okay. So I believe the bird, the jaguar. See, like, that's what I'm talking about. Look at how different this looks than this. Too many versions, man. Messing with my head. Jaguar, I think the world ended with the first world ended with the jaguar. Second world ended with the birds. And then I think this is water. So there was a massive flood. And then I can't remember what this is. But the world ended 4 different times. And they're predicting that the world will now end with a massive earthquake. So that's what that is. And that's what, if you guys can see, well, where is that? It's right here. Right here. Massive earthquake. So it's with a symbol within a symbol. And just a fun, cool, also Easter egg. And that's not, I'm like going past the title now. I'm going back to the Aztec calendar. But yeah, so some theorize that this was fire god. Others symbolize this is the earth god. But this right here also theorize that it can rise as a phoenix or a bird. And if you can't really see the bird, it's actually right here. This is the beak. These are the wings. And this is the tail. So it's very cool. But yeah, the thing about, I'm not even going to get this far into it because this is something you guys need to research on your own. But it's really cool how even these dots communicate the different worlds before this one. And this, you could literally on this Aztec calendar tell time, like to this moment, based on like the flint and the different things on the different days and the different years. So that's why it's called a calendar. And like I said, I'm not even going to try to pretend that I know what I'm talking about with this because I've been learning a lot and researching and I still don't know, but there's a lot going on here, but it all communicates a lot. And that's why I want to make the story a lot about time and a lot about, because I mean, this is a technology. I know it's not like, what you guys think of technology or what we think of technology when it comes to computers and stuff, but this was when people didn't have time, this was a big deal, and it really kind of helped out a lot of things. So it's one of the greatest inventions ever. I'm not saying they invented it. I'm just saying that communicating time and having a reference to it is pretty cool. So yeah, that's it. I'm not going to bore you guys with any more stuff. Even though I want to, because there's a couple more things, but now it's next time. So yeah, this is it, guys. This is the title. Look forward to the teaser trailer, which is coming out in the next couple weeks. But yeah, I'm really excited. You guys heard it here first. The First Latina Princess by Castle Crew. We are the Castle Crew. Maybe we'll change it. If you guys haven't checked out, definitely follow us on all social media platforms. Go to TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. We post pretty much videos all the time. Let's see. Why isn't this going bigger? There we go. This is a total like part of the. This is part of the this is part of the teaser trailer, but we're creating Mancha the jaguar, and it's supposed to be thrown the shot, but we needed it just for lighting, so we just put a piece of meat in there right now, and to hold a placeholder for her, and it's pretty funny, and how it turned out. It looks like them just reacting to this blob of meat that skids over. But yeah, we upload, as you guys can see, a lot. We're kind of like creating almost like just by accident, because TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, again, all social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, we were just using this as a kind of like a fun test thing to test our skills with animation, because we wanted to test different lightings, as you guys can see here. This is a Willix, by the way, but we're gonna giving them real hair for the movie, and real eyebrows and stuff, but just for fun testing, working on crafting our animation skills. We made a lot of these TikToks and references by different TikToks that went viral. We kind of made this one. I don't know if you guys have ever seen, but yeah, we try to make these characters do these so we can get better at them. But we upload here every day, and yeah, we're actually kind of just did another experiment too just the other day, which was kind of interesting. We wanted to test to see what would it be like if we made them VTubers, and yeah, I mean, the response is wild. Like I said, I mean, we had like 50 followers when we released this video. We had Naya even just talking about that. She only had 50 followers, and we wanted to have them go live maybe and just talk to like fans or people that were interested in the movie. And this video alone, because she's asking if you guys can follow her because she wants to get 1,000 followers so we can go live, and it got 93 likes, and it got us from 58 followers to now 101 followers. So it's just a random tip. If you guys are trying to be TikTokers, like, talk about how you need 1,000 followers, and you get literally 50 followers within one video. But yeah, a lot of great support from some great people. Shout out to you guys if you're watching this video. But yeah, it works really well, and a lot of comments and a lot of love, man, a lot of love. And we went to their pages too and gave them comments and likes and follows back. But that's what I like about TikTok. It's like, we don't, I'm not like buying ads. I mean, I come from a marketing background, for those that do know me or don't know me. And we spend a lot of work on making ads and videos and buying ads and getting the word out there. TikTok, we're just like uploading fun experiments for fun, and we're just getting like a ton of just like traffic for free. So you can't ask for something better than that. Really, really can't. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll make them TikTokers too. We're thinking about making Castle Crew like their TikTok name, having a TikTok house, but not just Latina princesses, but princesses from all different origins. I do like to keep them all based on real folklore, from references from the past. I just want to just make up random, or I want it to be like based just because some of the greatest princess IPs out there, they all are based on real folklore, and some of them kind of go off in their own direction, but at least there's something there that's like kind of true, authentic, and so it's kind of fun paying homage and respect to the people that were storytellers before us. So who knows? We'll see. We are definitely working on it, and I really appreciate you guys watching this video. And who knows? Maybe it's 2 hours long. So I'm gonna go now. Thanks again, guys.